I guess
There we
are.
go. There we are.
It can be one of the players. I guess.
It can be one of
Fair enough.
one of the players. So the more you know. Finally, we're going right into this quarter or the semifinal set.
Quarterfinal.
For top 8. Is it semifinal?
Quarterfinal.
I thought it was. No, it's semifinal.
Quarterfinal.
No, it's semifinal.
It says semifinal in the bracket. Ignore it. It's wrong. This is the quarterfinal.
No, it's semifinal, so it's on you. So sit down
All
with
right.
your feet.
Sure.
Anyhow, we're moving right into this game, this quarterfinal set, just to make you happy, Creastep. We're moving right into the quarterfinals. We got Revilo on the Spongebob. We got BrEd on the Jenny. Revilo, again, has really stuck passionately to this Spongebob. Has just been such a menace on it. Has taken a lot of games, made a really big name for themselves. Quite a splash in the scene, actually, with just really amazing combo strings, as well as just really consistent win rate across the board. But BrEd is also putting up quite a fight. I mean, he's gotten over 100 damage here, but as we mentioned earlier, Jenny is a hefty girl, so that back air not going to kill just yet. Good stalls coming out from BrEd. Not going to be able to find Spongebob quite yet, though.
Yeah, it's been pretty close so far. I've heard from Revilo, he thinks that this character can have some problems with approaching. Spongebob is surprisingly slow.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit deceiving, though, because he does have that ball move where you kind of charge forward.
Yeah. He is deceptively, as you mentioned, kind of slow. You know, so getting in can be a bit of a problem with this character, especially since they did nerf a lot of his approach options. But on that regard, when you get in, you get in. We're seeing actually Revilo drop some of these combos, these starter combos. But that, I think, is just because BrEd has been doing a good job of not only DIing these combos out, but also just doing such a good job of controlling space. Almost dies there, but not quite. I mean, Jenny, one of the best recoveries in the game, going to take a lot more than that to kill her off the bottom. And she also has full slime bar. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Like, you should probably start spending that unless you're trying to be cheeky, but I don't think ulting on 3 stocks left while you're behind is the call.
It's
Yeah,
not even
there we
like, generally you don't even want to like ult if you can, but I know one of the big things right now was just saving that so you could recover or slime cancel just in case you got put into a bad situation where you needed to momentum cancel, or use it to recover right there like we saw Revilo do. And so far, I have to say, this game has been pretty dead even with just them trading blows back and back. No one really has a clear advantage here just yet.
Yeah, I can't. It doesn't seem like there's any person that's got the momentum right now.
And we can see right now BrEd gonna get that grab. Not gonna kill quite yet. Another grab like that, it certainly will. Missile has been proving really helpful in this fight. We mentioned Spongebob has difficulty finding his way in, and that Missile has been doing a good job of keeping him out. And that up throw has been doing a good job of finding those kills for BrEd. Is going to finally get that Revilo.
Whoa,
a pretty
whoa.
bad. Ooh, a pretty bad spot.
What?
Wait, Revilo, what are you doing? He tried to get greedy. He tried to go for the back air. I saw it. He tried to get that kill. Tried to be cheeky. Maybe could have cost him this game. Is going to find himself at a stock deficit. This is not where you want to be if you are Revilo. I mean, BrEd already does a good job of controlling space, but as I say that, we can see Revilo get some really good combos going with the strong dare. Not going to be able to find any follow-up good Nair combos coming out from BrEd. It's going to get reversed on, though. We are in a pretty tense situation, trading back and forth. The missile is out, and Revilo's off stage.
Yeah, this is
He's
down
gonna find his way back,
more than
though.
stock right now.
Oh yeah, like right now, it's Revilo not only has to find his
missile!
stock quick, which you're not going to be able to do that against Jenny because she is so heavy. But if you are, let's say, able to find this stock, you then need to play. You need to play the next one so perfectly. It's going to just narrowly avoid it.
BrEd's control over the missile is bar none. I have not seen awareness of missile like this. That's crazy.
Good momentum cancel right there. Revilo had it in his back pocket, knew he needed to do it. But Revilo trying to find a way in is not going to find it. One small hit, that will do it. Goes for a grab, not going to find it. Goes for a back air, though. It's just not enough. And BrEd is going to take that very, very rare misplay coming out from Revilo. I mean, we saw him get just a little too greedy there, going for that back air, trying to find that kill.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, lost that stock, lost all the momentum he had, which started out as a pretty even game. As I mentioned, they were trading pretty well. No one had the advantage, but right there at that moment, I think Revilo just kind of got got tunnel vision and just tried to go for the kill. Wasn't paying attention to, maybe I should just recover and try to get the kill in a safer way.
Yeah, not to give a disservice to BrEd though. That Gimp opportunity that he set up to begin with, that created that greed. Like, it was a scary situation. I don't fault Revilo for trying to react to a panic situation like that and having it
not at all
pay off. Like, that was unexpected. You were at like what, 20, and all of a sudden you're deep off stage. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, not at all. I definitely don't fault him for panicking. I mean, I certainly would have in his position.
I would have just been dead.
Yeah, no, well, exactly.
There.
Yeah, I don't fault him for panicking because it was just so early. It's like you came back, you expected to be able to clear up that stock pretty quickly, and then all of a sudden it gets turned on you, so you feel like you have to try to get the stock. But none of that matters now. We're in Game 2. We are at Miracle City Volcano, which Spongebob's, they love this stage, but BrEd also loves this stage. It's a big stage. Gives BrEd plenty of opportunity to space out, play lame, get some grab combos going, get the forward air combos going too, because why not? Goes for the strong dare, not going to find it. And the one thing about BrEd that I've mentioned the move by itself, but one thing I want to talk about is the fact that BrEd can just go as deep off stage as he wants to, because he has that amazing recovery where he doesn't have to just care about, if I like overcommit here, I'm dead. I can just recover for free.
And how do you even like go about trying to edge guard Jenny with that? Good lord, these follow-ups are really clean.
So the thing is with edge guarding Jenny is, if you're able to call her movement out, you can spike her, because she is like not invulnerable in that. She can't act out of that while she's in it. She has to grab ledge. But in that regard, because she moves so swiftly, it's kind of hard for a lot of players to do that, even at a high level. It's just not easy. Great call out there, or great follow-up from Revilo, but not going to find it. I mean, Miracle City has a pretty high ceiling, if I recall, but really small side blast zones. But is going to find that kill, sitting at 112, so BrEd is going to find it real quickly. Great missile combo right there. The missile smacks him into the perfect spot for BrEd just to get that aerial up strong. And now we are back in not a neutral stance.
Yeah, I mean, it's seeming close again. Revilo does have a bit of a lead, but it changes so fast. Like, BrEd is shown that he's capable of some really explosive gameplay, and where all of a sudden it feels like this game is no longer close.
This set hasn't been close at all. I mean,
we're only on game 2, to be fair.
Yeah, the set feels like or let me explain that. This set has been really close. I misspoke. This set has been really close, where it doesn't feel like anybody has the advantage. I mean, even here, like, anything can happen, as we're seeing right now. And we see BrEd go for that kind of same combo once again. Not able to find it, so he keeps missing the follow-up. I think just misspacing barely. But still, a good use of the slime is going to have 2 meters. Follows it up, gets the kill. And like I've said, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have 2 top-level players just really kind of going at it. This is what top-level Nasby looks like. You have just 2 amazing players going at it. No one really has a clear advantage over the other. He is going to give up ledge, though, but it doesn't matter. Is able to find the back air to get that kill.
Yeah, no, Revilo's found himself in a slightly better position. It just feels... Okay, let me explain what I was talking about before. It definitely feels like a close set, but when there's momentum changes, like, and a player has the momentum, it just feels like BrEd's momentum has been stronger. Like, when BrEd is cooking, it's like, it doesn't feel close. But you know what? That could be just a game one thing still talking, because Revilo is definitely showing that, hey, you know what? When I'm in control, I can make it count as well. Like I can close this out. Well, we still are waiting for him to close it out, but he's got BrEd to 142 pretty quickly.
And that's the thing about Revilo too, is Revilo, above all else, I would say one of his best aspects of him as a player is he is patient. He is able to just wait out, look at his approach options, and go in when he needs to. I mean, even when he was on the last stock, last game, he was just trying to find the best way in and trying to find approach options, and they don't always work out, but when they do, it pays in dividends. So, you know, he has a good balance of aggression and then just patience.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, when Revilo is no matter what position Revilo's in, he's not out. Like,
ooh. But as we can see here, I mean, BrEd has brought this back to a one-stock game, and the thing is with BrEd right now, BrEd has full meter.
They both have full meter. This is weird.
Yeah, and both of them, they're at the point now, they're at final stock. They really don't want to use it if they can avoid it, because you're going to need it for your stock. I mean, we can see BrEd that. Oh, he goes for it!
Didn't quite get it,
Revilo.
though.
He wouldn't have been dead, though, because he would have been able to momentum cancel, I believe. I think you can momentum cancel.
You cannot momentum cancel ultimates. That's kind of the appeal for them on the last stock.
Oh, no! Oh, Revilo is not in a good spot. He's not gonna make it back. He got greedy. He got so greedy. He went for the ultimate, thought he had it, just barely misspaced it, and it cost him the set. Oh,
Not the set.
man.
Not quite.
Or not the set, excuse me, but cost him the game.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop correcting me when I make a mistake. Unbelievable.
If there's anything I could do as a commentator, it is correct the other commentators.
-2 more points for correcting me when I'm clearly wrong. You can't do that.
No, okay. To be fair, like, you have all the points at this point. I'm just here trying to even the playing field a little bit.
Nah, dude, we're playing Starfield, man. You're an XP debt.
I have nothing to say about Starfield. I don't know what EXP debt is. I love Bethesda games, but I don't know. But regardless, yeah, Revilo heard you say that he's a very patient player, and he said, "Hold my beer."
Pretty much. I mean, he was just like, "Oh, you think I'm patient? How about I go for this crazy ultimate?" And it did not work out for Revilo, unfortunately. But I appreciate him going for it. That has to be stated. And we're seeing right now Revilo is down 2-0. Needs to find something to get him back into this game. BrEd looking so good tonight.
Yeah.
But you can't count Revilo out. We are on basically my worst nightmare against a Spongebob armada.
Why is that?
Oh, dude, these platforms. If you're a Spongebob, this is your bread and butter right here. You never take a Spongebob here, but this is BrEd we're talking about. BrEd has looked so good on every stage we've seen him on tonight, so probably not too worried about it. But again, this is Revilo we are talking about. Is going to get the spatula into what looks like, I don't know, maybe an up air, is going to get that kill. That's what I'm talking about, Creastab. That's why you can't normally take Spongebob to a map like this. He will just combo you into infinity and get these early kills. Now, you're not going to be able to kill Jenny off of the bottom, though. He's going to have to look for his kills mostly at the top.
Yeah, that's fair. I know that Revilo specifically has said that it's kind of problematic to try and kill off the top with Spongebob now, but like with this top platform, that might mitigate the issue a bit.
Yeah, I think that top platform is so important for Spongebob because it gives him so much range to be able to follow up. And we already see Revilo has gotten a lot of extra credit here with 111, you know. BrEd sitting at kill percent. Revilo, though, is not at kill percent anymore. He's going to lose that first stock. But stacked on 111 damage. has 2 full bars, and now we can see Revilo just
chilling. No reason to approach.
Yeah, no reason to approach. He has the lead. But BrEd can play this game all day long. You know, there's 6 minutes on the clock. He's got time.
This is a very interesting call out, though. Like, what is he saying here? Is he saying that if BrEd doesn't approach, that he has the advantage? That the only reason he's losing is because BrEd is not approaching? I mean, it's working.
Oh my god. It ended up working. Revilo played the most insane mind game, and BrEd comes back with the taunt. Oh god, he knows he messed up. But that's kind of where we're at right now. And we're getting these combos going too. 57% already onto the Jenny. Like, BrEd is in a position where he does have to approach. And he does! And he gets the kill! Creastab, what is going on with these two?
Yeah, this is a great set. I could see Revilo reverse 3-0ing at this point. That standing still thing was the pivot point to me. The set is just in a completely different direction. Revilo was like, I solved you. I'm just gonna stand here, and it worked. Like, how do you recover from that mentally?
I don't know. BrEd's doing a pretty good job of it with some pretty nice combos going, but I would say a lesser player would feel pretty discouraged after that. Just like someone standing still, they wait for you, you go up to them, and then they just absolutely just throw the gas on and just screw you up. And we're seeing Revilo again playing patiently, looking for an opening. Knows he doesn't need to get this kill immediately. He can wait it out, but he might be waiting a little too long as BrEd is racking on the damage, is catching him without a jump. This missile is putting in so much work. He has to use the meter in order to get back. He has no meter to recover it. He is going to find that stock. BrEd potentially about to make a big upset onto Revilo, but not before Revilo makes him work for it, taking that stock. We are in a dead even game on Armada. Urkin Armada. Let's see who's gonna take it out. We see Revilo getting some really good combos going. Isn't gonna find the spike on the forward air, but is gonna be able to follow with the up air. Finally, BrEd is able to get out of it. BrEd has gotten no damage so far. Gonna go for the dash attack. Getting the nair, not able to follow up with anything here, Creastab.
Yeah, no, I ate my words. I commented and cursed it. BrEd is definitely showing that he is unfazed. He wants to take the set. He wants to take it 3-0. He wants it right now. He doesn't want to let Revilo, get some momentum, get some confidence. So, you know what? If BrEd can pull this off, more power to him. But Revilo does still have the lead. Revilo needs to close this out right now if he wants to maintain the momentum that he showed that he has.
And he might. He's not gonna quite, just barely. I think because of the momentum, it screwed it up. The one thing though about this is we saw Revilo. I was about to mention earlier. Very interesting. He went for the spatula, but did not go for the slime cancel because I feel like he was worried that if BrEd got one good combo going. Like we might see here, we see BrEd try to go for the strong there, trying to get that stock. Not going to find it. Revilo, though, is going to bring it around town, is going to bring this entire set around. Finally gets a game under his belt, moving into a game 4 scenario where, oh, man. Yeah. I don't know how you recover from that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, no, I mean, Revilo is not someone you count out. We have said that he's always somebody that you have to respect, somebody that has a chance of winning no matter what situation he's in. Maybe that's the kind of patience that we're talking about with Revilo. He's never out, and he's not going to try and press that issue. He'll just stand there. I would say that counts as patience. Maybe a little bit of
it is patience, yeah.
BM patience, but patience nonetheless.
It is patience, for sure. I mean, you just have him literally just standing there, just like, come on, approach me, fight me, I dare you.
What's that Dio quote, or whatever that show is?
Good, bad, JoJo!
Yeah, is the JoJo quote, like, that approaching meme? Never mind, I don't watch this anime.
I don't know exactly what quote, but I do know what happened with that. It reminded me is the quote you're dead you're already dead is the Omae wa mo
Yes.
Shinderu.
Fair. We'll take that.
Yeah. But we're gonna go into this game number 4. We're going to Sweet Dreams, which if you're BrEd, this is not a sweet dream at all. This is kind of a nightmare because Revilo now has a game under his belt, has that momentum back just a little bit. And you don't want to give Revilo momentum. You don't want to give him any cause to feel like he got back into it, because quite frankly, he will use that momentum against you, and he'll be able to snowball out of control. But as I say that, BrEd has been able to stack on some pretty solid damage, both at 65 right now, so dead as dead even can be. And we can see right now BrEd trying to play with the space here. Sweet Dreams. We saw what happened earlier, that BrEd was just able to keep distance from, I believe, Dan Listo on the stage because it is such a big stage. So BrEd can approach when they need to. However, they can also just, play the camping game. Play the, I'm just going to sit over here, throw missiles, and you can't really do anything about that.
I don't understand why people think that this is the zoner stage. What makes this the zoner stage?
Just because of how large it is. I mean, consider it, I think this is the largest stage in the game. I'd say this in Rooftop, if I'm correct.
No way Rooftop is the largest stage. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I'm just saying, I think Rooftop comparatively is one of the bigger stages. I'm not saying it is the largest stage, but it's up there. I mean, think about the stage list right now. You have Urkin Armada, you have Jellyfish, you have Rooftop, you have Sweet Dreams, you have Harmonic, and you have Tremerton, which I think I nailed all the stages.
You've got Miracle City Volcano, which is definitely the longest.
Oh yeah, Miracle City actually. Yeah, you're right. Miracle City is
which was probably banned, which is why we're not on Miracle City right now.
Oh, probably. Revilo probably does not want to return to that stage. But also, I actually no, because is there MDSR?
No, it's full DSR, I think.
Oh yeah, no. Then BrEd can't return to that stage. He won on it.
Oh.
But BrEd is going to be able to follow up with a great slime cancel, be able to get that kill. But right now, we're now seeing
halftime.
Revilo able to follow it up again. I feel like we're watching game 1 again. Like, what's going on? This is like dead even. Like, as dead even as you can get. And I've said that twice already, but I really have to put it out there. But not as dead even anymore, as Revilo got some pretty great combos going. One of my favorite tournament moments in recent memory is when I was at Heatwave and I was commentating. Or I wasn't commentating, I was watching Pink play Cake Assault. In this game, and Cake Assault announces his band. Pink, I think, picks like Rooftop, and I just see Cake very calmly just kind of gets up and just says DSR and sits right back down. And I don't know why that's always stuck with me, but it's just the way he said it and just his cadence was just really funny. And this set though is not very funny, as we're seeing both players at over 100%. BrEd, I would say, has the advantage here just because Spongebob is a lighter character, so we're going to see Revilo lose that stock, but he's able to find this quick, not take too much damage.
Yeah, no, if Revilo could close this out right now, it's definitely doable.
Does get the bring it around town, and maybe able to just bring this game right around. Because as we are at the last stock,
God, the missile!
Revilo's potential last stock of winner's side bracket. Going into losers right now, I would not want to go into losers. There are some killers down there. I mean, right now we have, for this set, he has to fight Hawk. And Hawk plays Plankton, which Plankton's one of those characters a lot of people considered pretty bad. Even though I still consider the character to be poo-poo, but a lot of people love what he can do, and I've seen a lot of great Plankton players come out, so clearly the character has a lot to offer. And we're seeing here Revilo again just trying to find a way in. Not going to be able to find it, though. BrEd is going to take that 3-1 over Revilo. We have a pretty large upset coming out. BrEd, I believe, being one of the... being definitely a top 8 seed, but yeah, he's seed number 8 exactly. So having a win over the number 1 seed of the tournament is huge, and is a huge boost for confidence for BrEd. A huge boost of